Worlds was last week, and literally since then so much has come out regarding Pokemon and the TCG and Pokemon as a whole. I believe actually this current week being one of the busiest weeks ever in terms of Pokemon news and updates and you name it. So in this video I'm just going to literally do a small wrap up of what's been going on, some bits and pieces from Wales and what we can look forward to. That does not include, however, the new set that's coming out in November. I'll be doing a separate video about that altogether because I feel like it needs a bit more attention to it. But I will be putting chapters in this video, so obviously if you want to skip ahead to bits and pieces, by all means please do. And if you do want to know about the new set that's coming out in November, then make sure you are subscribed to the channel. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So first of all, we had Worlds itself. Now if you're like me, you didn't actually get to Hawaii, you probably watched some of it online on Twitch, on YouTube, etc. Overall, the production of it looked absolutely amazing. I managed to watch some of the games live. Obviously Hawaii time zone wise is completely horrendous for me and my sleep schedule, so no, I only watched the first few games each evening and then watched some of it obviously the next day. Some of my predictions from the Shrouded Fable prices video were pretty much on point regarding Canceling Cologne being one of the biggest cards of the format and Pheasantipity EX fitting into so many decks. However, surprise surprise, it was Iron Thorns that was actually the main deck of the entire tournament. It won the Masters. It was in the finals of juniors, I believe. And yeah, as a result of that, that's basically why Canceling Cologne was one of the biggest cards of the entire tournament. The fact that some people were actually playing two, and that just doesn't often happen. There's also some controversy regarding the Masters. I believe it was the top 8 match, and one of the players got disqualified. But the only problem is they still gave a winner's interview after that, and it was only after that did they do the disqualification. Sorry, not disqualification. Match loss. There is a technical difference in that match loss. The competitor still gets the prizes, etc. Still gets them put as a top 8, and it all goes down on that as a record. But it's match loss, and it just so happens the person who actually lost the match, who then got reinstated because of the match loss, ended up winning the entire thing. Like, you could not write this up. You could not make this up. It was just one of those things. So it literally had everything, and at the end of the Worlds, we also got a lot of sneak peeks into, well, just pretty much everything, right? So what we'll be covering is literally that. So first up, I'm going to talk about the UPCs, and I say UPCs in terms of plural because there is two. That is right. We have the Terrapagos EX Ultra Premium Collection. Now this one was actually revealed a while ago. It's been up on the Pokemon Center for a good couple of weeks, maybe slightly longer, and this is the one that everyone sort of thought was coming. It's kind of the equivalent to the 151 in terms of that was the main set that came out in terms of the big one and the UPC, and this is the big one with Stellar Crown. Stellar Crown, yeah. Let's go Stellar Crown. And obviously Terrapagos being that new Pokemon, the big one from the Scarlet and Violet era. And inside the UPC, you kind of get the sort of the premium bits that you would normally get. So obviously we do get the playmat. There's some special dice in this one. The deck box, the little card display, which I don't think is premium in these at all, but hey, we'll go with it. Lots of packs as you would expect, and obviously the promos. In particular, in this one, we get the Terrapagos full art, and it will be a Terra EX version, which is not going to be in our actual set. So I believe it's taken out of the set from the Japanese, which is in the normal set, and is becoming a promo or just in the UPC, similar to the Mewtwo and Mew from 151 into the 151 UPC. And along with Terrapagos EX, we do get the Cinderace EX and the Lapras EX. The Lapras is definitely a Terra. I'm not sure about this Cinderace EX. I believe that'll be up on the screen anyway. So actually some nice cards, but maybe not the ones we were all expecting in terms of as good as the Mewtwo and Mew, but some nice cards either way. I'm looking forward to obviously the Terrapagos in the new set as it is, so getting a full art out of it is not the end of the world. This is about £104 on the UK Pokemon Center. So what, $115 to $120, and some people are selling it for more, some people sell it for less, and obviously just be careful out there when going for this. Hopefully if you can get under £100, that'd be great. If I can find that, I will link it down below. But that's the UPC everyone was expecting. But what's the other one? So the other UPC that is coming out is the Greninja EX UPC. Now this is kind of completely caught everyone off guard. At first I thought it was fake, but nope, I am completely wrong. And in it you do get the playmat, deck box, coin, dice, you know, that kind of thing. You do get packs in it. I believe it is actually slightly less packs than the Terrapagos or like the usual UPCs we've been used to. However, it's a UPC, so, you know, premium. There's not a lot of premium in this. The promos in it are just versions of Greninja EX we already have, so it's kind of like meh. although they're probably official promos, and I need to double check on that. They're just the same artworks or the same cards that we already have, nothing too special. So not sure where the premium is in that. However, one of the cards you do get is metal. So in the Terrapagos one, it is not metal. In this one, it is. So I guess that's where the premium comes in. So obviously a metal Greninja. And I know Greninja is actually a very popular Pokemon in the TCG world, or just in the Pokemon world in general, partly because obviously Ash has Greninja. For some reason, in the TCG world, Greninja always ends up being played in some way. Obviously, Radiant Greninja at the moment. Greninja EX, maybe in the future it might become a good deck. Who knows? So this one is an interesting one, and I did do a poll on that, and believe it or not, actually at the moment it seems that more people are interested in the Greninja one than the Terrapagos, so maybe it's to do with the Pokemon itself. I will probably end up buying both, mainly for the video, mainly for the channel. If it wasn't for this channel, however, I'd probably just buy the Terrapagos one. I don't know why, there's just something about the Greninja one I just feel like it's a bit of a trap personally, but that is my own opinion. Obviously, please make sure you do your own due diligence in this, but yes, we have 2 UPCs coming out, so I guess we're spoiled, but I also believe we're saturated in the market with 2 UPCs. In my head, both are going to drop in value. I could be horrifically wrong in that, obviously, but I feel like actually, barring being on YouTube and getting these to sort of open and show you guys, actually, if you want one of these, it might be worth waiting. Now, I don't know what the print one for these is going to be, how popular they're going to be. Is it going to be, you know, celebrations style? Is it going to be the Charizard style in terms of value going up or down? The Me one didn't change for ages. So yeah, this one, the Greninja one in particular, I feel like it's going to drop more than the Terrapagos one, but I guess we'll find out. We'll find out on that one. But yes, so we have 2 UPCs coming out. So let me know down in the comments below which one you'll be getting, if you'll be getting both. If you're not interested in either because you never collect UPCs, let me know. Staying on the theme of the TCG, they also announced a couple of new sets in 2025. So we don't necessarily know the name of the actual sets themselves. However, we've got a little promo video, and essentially we've now got Owner Pokemon. If you haven't seen it already, I have some clips right in front of you now, and it was released. I mean, to be fair, this was sort of teased before in terms of Marnie's Morpeko and Marnie's Grimmsnarl in some other videos on YouTube and going around. However, for those of you who don't know, Owner's Pokemon, so back in, I think, was it Gym Heroes, you've got like Sabrina's Gengar, for example. There we go, nice and easy one. I actually can't remember the rest now that I'm saying this, but that's a big one there. They're coming back. They're coming back now slightly differently in this one. However, and when I say slightly differently, similar in terms of you get the normal sort of cards, you get the EXs, and it's going to be some illustration rares, because there's an amazing one that's been revealed. So only one's been revealed, obviously, as so far, and it's his Ends Reshiram. So we've got the normal version that they revealed, but also the I think the illustration rare could be the secret illustration rare. Either way, that looks amazing. And if that's the first one they revealed, I'm hoping that all of the ones they do are amazing. Personally, I'm looking forward to this. It's kind of the new generation of trainers and their Pokemon. So we might not see some of the old Pokemon in it, but you could see some of them come back. I know Blaine's Charizard, for example. Do we get Ash's Pikachu, for example, or Ash's Greninja, which it has been before, or do we get the other characters and some of the Scarlet and Violet characters also with Iono? Could get like Iono's Belly Bolt, for example. So this is very interesting. There's a lot of hype around this. This set could explode. I'm not saying it in the same way as 151, but there's going to be, again, some nostalgia for this. And speaking of nostalgia, then the other set that was teased, and I say teased because literally there's just a clip of it, which may be on the screen now. If not, I will quickly explain to you. And that is a Team Rocket set. So it literally had the blurry R for Team Rocket and like a shadow dive down through it, which is Mewtwo, because Mewtwo represents Team Rocket. In the original series, you know, it's Team Rocket Giovanni that actually created Mewtwo as such. And what's that mean? Well, the fact is, next year could be very busy and very expensive for a lot of us. Why? Well, we've got Owner Pokemon and Team Rocket. Now, both of these were revealed in Worlds, so they're legit. The fact that Worlds do it, the fact that Worlds has revealed this means that they're expecting something big. Now, I don't know what product's going to come of this. We can only guess what the Pokemon are going to be, and the only Pokemon and the Team Rocket ones, if they're actually going to be Rocket ones. Do Dark Pokemon come back? We just don't know. But the fact is, this is actually really exciting, and also kind of like, if whatever other sets come out next year, they kind of need to be as good as these 2 sets that have been sort of announced, because if not, no one's going to buy them. People will buy them for the competitive side, but they end up falling flat because the only thing the only cards and only sets that people be worried about and care about is the Only Pokemon and the Team Rocket card. So I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously, when more details come out, I'll try and do a video about them. But yes, definitely stay tuned. Definitely keep an eye, because yeah, those are going to be some amazing sets that come out. Speaking of new cards and new sets, something that was announced actually quite a while ago, but no one knew quite what was going on with it, is actually Pokemon Pocket, or actually Pokemon TCG Pocket. So again, there was a commercial for it that was revealed at Worlds, and I know at Worlds people could go onto a big screen and try it out. And the big thing about this is it is free. I think you can spend money on it, but you get to open like 2 packs a day for free. So you have your own collection on it. It's a separate collection to your physical one completely. Apparently you can battle on it. Not to the same extent you can on Pokemon TCG Live or whatever it's called, Pokemon Play, whatever it is these days. But the big thing that's got everyone going is there was a couple of cards that were revealed, namely the Mewtwo EX, and I think there's an EV and a couple of others, but they're not the same artworks. Like, these artworks do not exist in any card whatsoever, but they've been done as these digital versions. And people are like, well, no, these are amazing. Why are they not being actual cards? Now, maybe in the future they might, but for now they're just the digital ones on TCG Pocket. It's coming out in October. So again, the rest of this year, let alone 2025 and the new stuff, the rest of this year is already being crammed full of stuff. You know, you've got the Stellar Crown coming out in September. You've got the new set in November coming out, which again will be in another video. You've got TCG Pocket. There's just so much going on. There's almost too much going on. But here we are. And let's not forget the two UPCs. I mean, let's hope everyone gets their Christmas pay and bonus before Christmas this year. Now, obviously, regarding Pokemon Pocket, I've obviously signed up to for it to be downloaded, and obviously registered for it. So I will do some videos and some content on that as well on this channel. But I am intrigued to know what your opinion is on that. If it's something that you will just do casually because you can open up 2 packs twice a day, and you know, whatever you open opens, it's not too relevant in life. But hey, it's Pokemon, it's collecting, so it's just what we do because we're absolute degens. Or if you like, it's just not worth it. It's not even worth putting on your phone. So yeah, be interesting to know on that. I think it'll be very big very early on, and then it'll kind of die down. You know, it'll be big, and then obviously for Christmas maybe big, etc. And then into the early next year it might drop. I'm not saying like it'll completely disappear, obviously, but I feel like it will drop, and then depending on what they do in terms of what versions of the cards and the artwork, digital artwork that comes out, not 100% sure, but yeah, I can see it's going woof, and then slowly coming back down. So that'll be interesting. Like I said, I've been doing some content. Obviously, if you want to see content, make sure you comment down below on that, and I will make sure that I do that. Obviously, when it first releases, I'll be doing all that and screen recording and doing all that sort of stuff. So yeah, kind of excited just to see what it is about, but also optimistically cautious. I think that's the correct way of saying it. There's quite a lot to digest there, and there's even more that's come out, especially regarding the November set, Surging Sparks. So I will be doing another video that's literally just about Surging Sparks. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hopefully this was a nice little update for everyone. If you like these kind of videos, let me know, and I'll be doing plenty more. Not necessarily weekly, but I will be doing some updates on news, especially with so much going on. And so with that, I will catch you on the next one. Take care, guys.